Hi everyone, it's Carol Brownell again, and I am doing part 2 of our popular curriculum video series here. So we're under curriculum options on the Heart Homeschooling page, and you need to be logged in to see this list. Most of the curriculum here does have a link. We don't get any type of promotional fee. These are not affiliate links. These are just links for your convenience. But most of the things we're talking about are linked here, so I wanted to mention that. All right, so last time in part 1, we were talking about online or video-based curriculum. This time we're going to be talking about print curriculum. And 2 of the most popular print items, actually I'll say 3, are Abeka, Bob Jones, and Sunlight. So those 3 are all very, very popular. Saxon Math is very popular, and you can get a print version of Saxon Math. So we used a lot of Abeka and Bob Jones, especially when my kids were little. I really liked their math and English books. So even if my kids are young and I just get the student book, that's a really great way to cover math and English each day. Because I do recommend, I love printing things off, and we like to do unit studies, but if you have your math and English already done, it helps keep you on track with those skill areas, and you don't have to create everything for your student. You don't have to print every single thing for them. A lot of people like to print things online and find things online that are free for their kids, but it can become overwhelming, and if you get behind, then your kids don't have anything to work on. So I do really recommend for math and language, reading, you have all that ready to go, and you can find resources very inexpensively for those. Another very popular print curriculum is Christian Light Education and Rod and Staff. These are done by Mennonite groups or groups similar to Mennonite families, and they look old-fashioned. They're very good though. Just an excellent education. Another one that I see here is Masterbooks, and Masterbooks has everything in print. They have a really nice parent guide, and those have become very popular over the past year. I don't think Masterbooks is as aggressive as something like Abeka. So you'll see a difference between those 2. Math-U-See is another, it's kind of a hybrid. The work is on a video, the lecture is on a video, but the work is in print. And you could definitely do the Math-U-See book without the video if you needed it. If you want something that's a little bit more hands-on, Charlotte Mason, My Father's World is a really good one for that. Very popular choice. They have everything organized for you, a list of all the things you'll need for each week, and it's all scheduled out. So that it's very, very well done. That is from a Christian worldview. And then Gather Round, The Good and the Beautiful, and even Sunlight is a little bit more Charlotte Mason or unit study based. Now, Sunlight is very popular. It's heavy into literature. So if you like reading and you want a literature-based curriculum, Sunlight would be good for that. And then finally, I want to talk about specifically classical items, because those are in a different section here. The Well-Trained Mind is not a curriculum. They do sell some English and history. If you've done the Story of the World, that comes from the same group. But the Well-Trained Mind lays out a plan from kindergarten to 12th grade of what you could cover in a classical way. So that's a great place to start. If you are interested in classical education, you can find the book at your library or on Amazon. Ambleside Online we covered last time. Even though it's an online list, it is just a free plan of literature for every grade, every subject. So it will take you all the way from kindergarten to 12th grade. and all the reading is laid out for you. Classic, Academic Press, and Memoria Press are probably the two most popular, along with Veritas. Those would be the three most popular classic providers. Peace Hill Press is the same group that published The Well-Trained Mind, so those two would be together. And Simply Charlotte Mason is a little bit less known, but they have a really great planner and layout for their classical studies also. If you need book lists, Veritas or The Well-Trained Mind, they both have great lists of books for reading if you're looking for literature that you could use in your homeschool, but you don't necessarily want to buy the entire plan. They do have those online. I'm just looking down. I wanted to point out that there's secular curriculum down here. Bookshark, if you like My Father's World, but you don't want a Christian basis, from what I understand, Bookshark is set up a similar way, but it is not from a Christian worldview. It's a secular worldview. Acellus and Power Homeschool are online, but again, these are secular options. And at the very bottom, if you want a specific subject, we do have a list of some of the most popular subjects that people would ask about. So reading, writing, and math, we definitely get the most questions about those three, and I've listed some of the most popular choices for those down here at the bottom. All right, definitely let us know if you have any questions. I did want to mention up here with Gather Round Homeschool, The Good and the Beautiful, these hands-on unit study types that are very popular right now. A Gentle Feast is another one that a lot of our parents like, and I need to add that one, but it's called A Gentle Feast. And that is probably similar to Gather Round or The Good and the Beautiful. They like to simplify, they like to use less textbooks and cross the subjects more. So you're doing more of a unit study approach and covering several subjects at one time. But they're all done very well. So those are our print copies. One that I don't see on here and should be is the Life Packs. Nope, here they are. So Alpha Omega has been popular for probably 20 or 30 years. They have the Life Packs. So especially if you're traveling or you don't want heavy textbooks, Alpha Omega has their booklets. Their whole subject for a year will be in 10 booklets. So it's broken down a little bit easier in easier chunks. But people have used those Life Packs for years, and there are some families that really, really like them. It's also very affordable. And if you want that in an online form, the Monarch program that Alpha Omega has is the Life Packs, the Life Pack information, but it's been put online. And again, Alpha Omega offers a 30-day free trial for Monarch, and the Life Packs basically cover the same thing. It's a great place to look for the electives in high school also, because they have a large number of electives that they offer in the Life Pack form. And they also do Switched On Schoolhouse, which is a little bit less popular now, but they were on, it was the Schooling on DVD. So those have, most people don't use them anymore. They've switched over to promoting Monarch more than Switched On Schoolhouse. All right, so those are some print options if you're looking for something that's paper-based. And certainly you can send us any questions that you may have.